What's going on, travelers? I'm back. Feels so good to be back. For those of you that aren't aware of why I stopped making videos, the computer that I would make videos on decided it didn't want to work anymore, which is understandable considering how old it was. It was unfortunate, but I did learn the importance of an emergency fund. Well, anyway, I had to work my butt off to get another content creation computer, but I'm happy to announce that I now have one and I can continue making videos again. But before I get into today's video, I do want to say that you guys have been crushing it while I was away. You guys were really supporting the channel by watching the videos, engaging with the content, chatting with me, and I just want to say that I really appreciate that. I do also want to give a big shout out to Gary and Carol, who were a big part in making my return possible. All that being said, I'm really excited to continue checking out your recommendations. So, on this episode of Kayse Reacts, we're going to be checking out the SB19 DAM lyric video. If this is your first time watching a Kayse Reacts video, I'm Kayse, and I give first time reactions to watching your video recommendations. So if you have any recommendations of what you think I should react to next, let me know about them in the comments below, and I'll be sure to add them to my list. So let's hang out for a bit and dive into the SB19 DAM lyric video.
This is ugly, but alam mo naman dami like it. Then again, cause I'm icy. Kahit na ano pa yan, come bite me.
This is ugly, but you know that me like ye. Then again, woo, cause I'm icy. No matter what it is, come bite me. Okay, so with this one, I'm thinking that it's kind of like another one of those songs. I think it was Gento. It's been a little bit, but I think it was Gento, where they were saying about their struggles and how they had to work really hard in order to make their dreams come true. So it's kind of sounds like no matter what you throw at me, I'm gonna keep striving towards my goal, like my dream. Like, come at me. Whatever you got, I can handle it.
What you gonna do pag may dumating na maitim na ulap ako kikiligin? Kung tutok sa positibo ay baka lang papraning. Kasi pag realidad na ang harap agad nagising.
What are you gonna do if something arrives like a dark cloud? Me, I'll get excited. If you're focused on the positive, you might just lose your mind. Because when reality hits, you'll be awake in an instant. I'll be excited. Okay, so he's kind of like, okay, I know that bad times are going to come, but even when those things do happen, I'm going to be happy for them because they are going to make me stronger so that I can someday reach my dream. And if you're focused on the positive, you might lose your mind. If you're only focused on the good things, then when the bad times come, you're going to be like, it's impossible. I can't do this. I'm done. And you'll give up on your dream, and that's not good. So you just got to keep in mind that the bad times are going to come, but when they do, you take those as a learning experience and you push forward towards your dream. Oh, gotta switch. Nice. It makes you want to dance. Now, son, how does it feel? Climbing up the endless staircase. It's not in the feelings, the end of all you've started. Here, in my depot, everything's gathered, even wars. I doubt that. I can't break through. I accept that misfortune is waiting. Climbing up the endless staircase. You just can't see the end in sight. And you're kind of in that place of, I can't break through. I don't know how I'm going to get to the top of this. It just seems like it's impossible. But they know that misfortunes are going to happen and there are going to be bumps in the road along the way. And keeping that in mind, they know that they can push past them. Oh, nice. Now that's a switch. Can you see it in my eyes, the things you can't see? The universe when I dream. Even at the peak, I won't be shaken. Here it is, the fruit of all my visions. Before I let go, one question. How does it feel? How does it feel? The fruit of all my visions. So that sounds like what they envisioned. So their success, they have obtained the ultimate goal that they have been shooting for. So who would be asking them? Is it like an interview? Is that maybe somebody's asking? Or like a one question. One question. So someone's asking questions, or are they asking the question to themselves? How does it feel? How does it feel? How does it feel to have achieved your success? Is what I'm thinking. So even at the peak, I won't be shaken. Now that I've obtained my dream, I gotta keep it going. Like, I have obtained it. I want to stay in this. The work is not done. Wow, that hold was really good. Why did it turn out like this? So many temptations. Every step always has chaos. Bad luck? Why? It's not my habit to run. I'll stay right here. It's my fault, all of this. No end to desire. Okay, so this kind of sounds like they're recognizing that it's their fault if they don't succeed, which is good because you shouldn't point fingers at other people because that's going to remove the accountability from yourself. So if they recognize that they're accountable for them not succeeding, then they're going to put in more effort in order to succeed, which is probably why there's such a great group. Because we all know SB19 has been crushing it. But then they say so many temptations. Every step always has chaos. So many temptations. So is that like they're doing things that they shouldn't be doing, and because of that, it's creating these bumps in the road? But then they say bad luck. I am curious what you guys think about it. I would be very curious to hear your thoughts in the comments below, because the great part about music and lyrics is the interpretations that different people have. So I'd be curious to hear what your interpretations are. But it is good that it says, it's not my habit to run. I'll stay right here. That means they're staying on the path. And staying on the path is the only way that they're going to be able to succeed. So it's good that they're staying on it even when they have bumps in the road. Ooh. Okay. Keep throwing your 2 cents. I'm all ears with 2 hands. Don't challenge me. Go ahead. Be the fire. I'll burn it. So you can give your opinions, and I know you're going to give your opinions. The haters always do, but I'm ready to fight through all of your hate and push that away, because I'm not going to focus on your negativity that's going to try to bring me down. I'm going to push past it and achieve my dream. I'm feeling like they might have thrown in some references from their other songs, and with how creative SB19 is, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they did. They like kind of woven their other songs into their new songs, creating like this sort of story as you progress more into their music. Yeah, life's a bliss, 'cause I'm the great, the best, pessimist, and y'all cannot contest. Praises don't excite me, not the faintest. Gossip won't budge this Everest. Okay, so this sounds like people are gonna hate, but I'm the best pessimist. Like, I'm always critiquing myself. So your critiques aren't going to stop me. They're not gonna budge this Everest, because I already give myself the biggest critiques. And if you think about it, that's probably why they do so well. Now, if there was ever a group that felt like they have nothing else they can improve upon, that's when there's a problem, because there's always room for improvement. Oh. Ooh, dong. Nice. What are your feet for if you can't stand alone? How will you hold on to a dream? If you're just looking to back down in danger, here it is, here it is. You need to believe. How do you end something you didn't start? You'll stay clueless about how it feels. Wow, that one's deep. That one sounds like you have in yourself the ability to stand on your own. If you really want to achieve your dream, you can do it. But you gotta push through all that doubt that is preventing you from achieving your dream. If you really want it, you gotta go for it. It's kind of giving those vibes of nobody's gonna hold your hand. You just gotta just go for it. Just push forward. Ugh, this song is so good. The level of thought that they put into this one, absolutely phenomenal. They always do this though. They always put so much into each of their songs. Like the lyrics are just so impactful in all of their music. And that's why I really love checking out the songs of SB19. Wow. I like when they do the highs. Oh, speaking of highs. Wow. Dang. His falsetto is crazy. Everything has a reason, left or right. Just keep stepping. How can you surpass what's already maxed out? If this is the end, where did it all begin? Here it is, here it is, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so this part kind of gets me thinking about how everything happens for a reason and you just gotta keep stepping. And even if you do achieve your dream, that's not the end. Just think about where you began and where you're at now. The distance from point A to point B is so vast. Now just imagine how much farther you can go. We're kind of deciding what is our end goal. And because we're deciding that, the end goal can move. So if we reach the end, well, let's just say that's the start now. And let's make a new end. And we'll keep progressing. We'll keep improving. We'll keep getting better. It's a constant thing. You just got to keep pushing forward. I love the detail that they put into each of the lyrics, and I'm hoping that I'm interpreting this the way that they envisioned, but I really want to know what your guys' interpretations are about this song. Because a lot of times when I'm reading your guys' comments about how you interpreted the lyrics, it gets my brain going. I'm just like, wow, I didn't think about it like that. It's just one of those things that I love about music. It's echoing those thoughts of achieving what you set out to do. Also, it looks like it says what in the lyrics. And I'm just wondering, is that a reference to their song What? Because that would tie into the thought that I was having where it seems like they're referencing other songs that they did and kind of tying it into their music. But I could be wrong. Wow. No end to desire. Wow. What a way to end the song. That was awesome. It was my first time hearing SB19's DAM, and they did not disappoint. They never do. But I'm really interested in what you guys thought of DAM and your different interpretations of the lyrics and what you ultimately thought the song was about. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for the recommendations, and if you have any recommendations of what you think I should react to next, let me know and I'll be sure to add them to my list. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm excited for the next one, so let's go.
Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea.